One is awareness.
Your core values don't determine your worth. They don't determine who you are. But what they do is provide a compass for you on your journey.
Being in alignment with your core values is key for being able to determine the overall trajectory of your life and be able to move through your life fluidly and freely.
If you ever feel like you're flailing, like I don't know what I'm doing, your day sucks, often it's because you weren't living in alignment with what was true to your own heart.
We're gonna give you things that seem stupid because you don't see how these things connect yet, and you don't understand how powerful they are and how much this will change the course of the rest of your journey with training and fitness.
Every day, everything you do starts with choice.
This rope, I promise you, seems really stupid.
Have you ever thought about how many of the choices that we have to make have become so automatic we no longer look at them as a choice?
How you go about moving through your life, or in this case, moving your body, is very much reliant on patterns.
The beauty of choices, though, is that they give you power to change things.
This allows us to train coordination and athleticism subconsciously in a way that ties your hands and your feet together and completes the circuit in your entire body. That is why this is so powerful.
A lot of us are searching for control, especially in uncertain times.
And I've spent a lot of hours looking crazy.
I hate squats.
And if I have those patterns trained very well and I demonstrate proficiency in them, then I can use my body to transfer tension, right? And this is what resistance training is.
My expectation that whatever I put on my back for the squat was going to be too heavy for me increased my anxiety, and it increased how heavy the weight felt.
We need to connect with that system and gradually increase the tension to where that weight lifts off the ground, right? But you saw how much of the slack came out of the band. That's your spine on a bad deadlift.
Your words are so powerful. Life and death really is in the power of your words.
Like you've seen at every powerlifting meet ever.
Here's what integrity does. Here's what it says. That I honor myself and I value myself enough to live a life of alignment with who I am, who I'm becoming, and what I believe is important.
Integrity when it comes to movement and training is your ability to maintain alignment against an external force.
What if I told you consumption was way more than just what you eat?
If you think about it this way, those patterns are what we're actually training, and the exercises are the expression of different variations of those patterns.
We become what we put into ourselves.
It looks explosive, but it's explosive from a place of connection with the object I'm trying to lift.
Maybe you don't go have beers with the people who are going to gripe and complain.
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, fast is hurt.
And who you are becoming is more valuable than who you were.
We've become aware of far too many things, it may feel like at this point.
We want you to understand that your entire life is training.
And the relationship between awareness, capacity, and resilience helps you prioritize everything in your training.
To continue handling and strengthening your weak points until they no longer become weak points.
Because progression means we have to do more. There will be more work required. The amount of work it takes to move a 200-pound squat to 300 is not very much, even though it may be the most amount of work you've ever done.
Recognizing new weak points because they will show up as you grow, as you develop, and as you get a clearer idea of your identity and your destiny and trajectory in life.
Your physical training teaches you things about who you are on the inside, and who you are on the inside manifests in your physical body and how it moves. I don't think we fully understand how much of our strength potential we waste on suppressing ourselves. You are your social circle. You are what you consume. You are what you think. You are what you read. You are what you say. You're what you do in practice. They are patterns of who you are. That identity that you uncover by removing the one that you built for yourself to run from things you didn't know were there. That identity is something that you can cling to. That identity is something that you can rest in. That identity gives you the strength of your character to be able to move through your life with ease because you're not holding that tension trying to stuff down who you actually are. Understanding those things about yourself, and by knowing this is who I am, this is how I fit into the world around me and what I have to offer, and no one can do this the same way that I can.
Celebrating yourself is often one of the hardest things, but it's one of the most valuable. Understanding that you have value, that you are worth celebrating, and that as long as you did the work, we can almost guarantee you that you have transformed, that you are not the same person you were when you typed in your name, typed in your email address, and hit submit. And we're proud of you. We want you to be proud of yourself as well.
Don't think, become.
Fight the fear.